They go to the 120 a length in front. Down the outside, Super Smink. She's erupting. Super Smink, Augment, Almighty Class. Super Smink. Super Smink in a super return to win the Belgravia. Wow, with a blistering turn of acceleration.
It was the Own the Dream comp, and we all went in as a group of friends. We didn't win the comp, but you still get a $1,500 voucher to put towards a Westby Platinum horse. So we purchased a horse, a Machino Elsie's Rhapsody, which is called Bohemian Diamond. She's yet to race, but looks quite promising. So out of that, we realised how cheap it was. The guys went, that's so cheap. So I bought the shares in Super Smink, and so 5% we gave that to our syndicate, which is FHRS Racing. And so that's where the guys came in, being into Super Smink. So our FHRS group, that group of friends, we have shares in 3 horses. You don't have to spend a lot of money to be an owner, and it's just a fantastic feeling to be with a group of people, like-minded people who enjoy the horse.
Well, I grew up with racing. My dad was a hobby trainer. This is Lance Langford, my dad, who just passed away a week or so ago. Growing up, I was every day going to the track with Dad with his couple of horses he had at the time, or riding them in the bush, going to the beach. Dad swam them. When I saw Sminky the day that Dan bought her, I thought she was beautiful. I went down and patted her, and she seemed to have a beautiful temperament. So I thought, yep, I'll have a share in her. You know, you can choose to buy a losing lotto ticket every week for about the same cost, really, as a small share in a racehorse. So I think it's a no-brainer.
I mean, unlike these guys here who sort of had more of a, they've had horses in the background where they've been part of. I mean, the only real sort of part that I've had has been in Perth Cup when we used to come. These guys used to have a marquee. You're part of the whole atmosphere and loved it.
As Super Smink takes her place. Now they're set. The Belgravia Stakes.
You know, Dad had a bit of dementia towards the end, and he never forgot his horses, though. And he really wanted to be here to see her run through the carnival. Oh, he said, I might not get to see Sminky run. So he nearly made it just a week out. So that was a shame, but I think he certainly helped with the barrier draw, and I think he parted the waters on the turn there for her on Saturday and just gave her that little push over the finish line at the end.
It was a pretty emotional day. Costa Madashi also passed away a couple of months ago. He was an owner in the horse, and his sons are in Sminky as well. So I don't cry very easy. I had a couple of tears on Saturday, to be honest. Yeah, it's a pretty emotional day because they were a part of the horse, and yeah, you hope they were looking down on her, and I'm glad she had a win on the day for them. It was a good memory.
Racing, leading Taddy, first of them to bounce away from the inside. Of course, she has a jump very well.
Every race, all you want is for her to come out happy and healthy. So if she comes out of it, she doesn't owe us anything even now. She's more than paid for herself, so it's not a financial thing now. It's just to enjoy the ride and see how good she really can be.
It would be great to see her go interstate and target a big race over there, and then we could have a big owner's trip over east. Wouldn't that be fun?
Then you get a horse like Amelia's Jewel goes over east, and everyone in WA cheers for her because you want the WA horses to do well. So there's a lot of community and camaraderie in horse ownership, and it's just a great day out. Come to the races. If you like coming to the races, it's just that extra special when you have a horse that is racing. It just adds something more to the day.
And she goes to Melbourne when we're going with her.
I think it's the best sport in the world by a million miles.
Imagine what you could be buying instead.